Hello everyone, Baramos here. Today in the video we're going to be looking at all the 100 pre-BiS lists for TBC. We're going to be looking at Ebon Nether Scale and Primalstrike sets for 6 and 9% hit caps, as well as a fist weapon gear set. Assuming our adamant wastelands work, that will be our absolute BiS. We're also going to be looking into the gun from from Doomwalker. It's absolute BiS, however, good luck ever getting it. Like, if you're on Alliance on a server like Herald, like I am, chances are you're never going to see that gun, and if it shows up on an auction house, it's going to be so overpriced you're never going to be able to afford it. Now, the reason we're going to be looking at 9% hit chances or hit caps today is because in Karazhan Phase 1, you're not always going to have a boomkin with you, and without that 3% hit, you're really going to struggle. Your DPS is going to suffer big time. So, first set we're going to look at will be 6% hit rating for Ebon Nether Scale. In your helm slot, you'll be using Beast Lord Helm with an 8 agility gem and 24 attack power plus minor run speed, and you're going to be using Glyph of Ferocity on your enchant. For your neck, you'll be using Choker of Vile Intent. However, we get into Karazhan week 1, a lot of guilds are going to, and a Worgen Claw necklace drops, by all means take this. It's a 1 hit rating loss, but you're going to gain 3 stamina. Doesn't make a difference. You don't need that 1 hit rating anyways. For your shoulders, Beast Lord Mantle, socketed with 4 crit strike rating and 8 attack power plus 8 agility. And we're going to be throwing on a Might of the Scourge enchant. I'm in a guild where we're going to be running Nax every week in TBC anyways, so this will be something I get. I understand not every guild's going to get it, it is what it is. Greater Inscription of Vengeance from Aldor Exalted is a little bit of a DPS loss, but so minor you won't really notice it. Vengeance Wrap is going to be our cloak. It's a tailoring BOE crafted item. The materials for this are very easy to get. They won't be expensive. Like, rush getting this item right away. It'll be really good. Socket it with an 8 agility gem plus 12 agility enchant. For the chest now, we're going to be getting into the Ebon Nether Scale set. You're going to be putting 8 agility gems in all 3 sockets, plus a 6 stats enchant. For your bracers, Ebon Nether Scale as well. 8 agility gem again, plus 24 attack power enchant. For your main hand and offhand, you're going to be using Stellaris on both, enchant with 20 agility. Onto our gloves, we have the Beast Lord handguards. Again, 8 agility in both sockets, and 15 agility for your enchant. For the last piece of Ebon Nether Scale, we have the belt, 2 more sockets of plus 8 agility. Beast Lord leggings to finish off our 4-piece, and we're going to be throwing on another Cobra leg armor for it, for the enchant. For our boots, you're going to be using fell leather boots. These are acquired through the Consortium Honored, and you're going to be putting in a 4 crit strike rating plus 8 attack power gem with an 8 agility gem. Throw 12 agility enchant on it, and you're good to go. For the rings, we have Slayer's Mark of the Redemption and Kaleen Signet. Now, both these rings are quest items and they give the exact same stats. You're going to have 15 agility, 10 hit rating, 50 attack power on both. Me personally, I'm going to be leveling enchanting for the plus 4 stats on both rings. It's a minor thing. Not everybody's going to be that hardcore and sweaty. If you don't have them, it's not the end of the world. First trinket will be Bloodlust Brooch. Now, you should be running heroics every day. You should be doing all your lockouts. You'll get this super quick if you do that. Second trinket will be Hourglass of the Unraveler. Again, this is just waiting on it to drop. There's nothing you can do about it until it drops. For the gun, we have Veteran's Musket. Now, we're going to discuss in another video at some point with the rotation between 1-1 and 3-2. We're not going to have that discussion here today. Throw a 28 crit rating scope on it and you're good to go. Now, the other gun we're going to look at is Barrel Bladed Long Rifle. This gun is absolute BiS. Now again, if you can get it, that's great. If you're Horde, you got a better chance of getting it. Alliance is going to be very scuffed to get this gun, and if it shows up on an auction house, it's going to be so overpriced it's really not worth it at that point. Moving on to our Ebon Nether Scale 9% hit. It's going to be the exact same gear set. The only thing we're going to change out is our Sonic Spear for the weapon. Throw on a 35 enchant on that and you're good to go. And we're going to change out one of our rings for Ravenclaw Band. Now with these changes, that's going to give us 1 hit rating over our cap at 143. You're good to go after that, and you won't have to worry about the boomkin missing in Karazhan. Now switching over to the Primalstrike set with 6% hit. Set's exactly the same as Another Scale. The only difference is we're changing out our Primalstrike vest, bracers, and our belt. Everything else, all our enchants, all our gems, they all remain the same. There's no changes there. Again, Primalstrike 9% hit. Only changes we're going to make are the Sonic Spear and the Ravenclaw Band. All enchants again stay the same, and that will put us exactly on our hit cap of 142. And that's good to go. The last set that we're going to look at today is going to be our fist weapons. Now, like I said earlier, Primalstrike with the fist weapons are going to be our absolute best, assuming that the adamant weight stones work for us. The way it worked in Classic, you know, they added the attack power to affect range, you know, our Oni buff, so I'm pretty confident that it's going to affect the weight stones and we'll be good to go. For the main hand, you'll have Claw the Watcher, throw 2 agility gems in there, and Void Talon. This is a vendor item. It's a green. I know it looks kind of goofy, however, believe it or not, it is our actual BiS. Again, assuming that the weight stones work. So all comes down to what we get in the beta, and this will be our BiS set. Again, going back to Another Scale, the argument that a lot of people make about why it's better than Primalstrike is you got a little bit more mana, you got that MP5. However, we're in Karazhan Phase 1. Bosses are going to fall over. Everybody's going to have quick kill times relatively if you're in a semi-hardcore guild or a hardcore guild. If you're in a casual guild, you know, you guys are just taking your time, killing bosses at your own pace, whatever. I can see Another Scale maybe working. You know, you're probably not going to be the guy using dark or demonic runes. It is what it is. I don't care anymore if people use Another Scale. It is what it is. Play what you want. But Primalstrike is better at the end of the day. The only argument I can see being valid for people is the material cost. You know, you've got a little bit more primal fires, primal shadows. However, you don't have to worry about the grueling task of farming all the primal mites that you need for Primalstrike. At launch, those are going to be extremely expensive. Not everybody's going to be able to afford it. It is what it is. At that point, most people will probably just go Another Scale anyways. However, that's it for this video. If you've found it informative, please like and subscribe, comment down below. If you have any gear slots that you think maybe, hey, something fits better in this slot, maybe you can get a little bit of a DPS boost putting this in that slot, whatever. Let me know. By all means, I'll look into it. I have a custom sim written up. I can plug in gear sets. I can look these things up, and I can see if it's actually better. But for now, that'll be the end of the video, and next time we'll talk about Phase 1. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.